is on there. Uh, Court, when you get in, just take a look at your sheet and tell me if that looks right. And if not, I can make any adjustments to make it match.
Would it be better for a sorcerer? There's no wizard, sorcerer,
Okay,
delineation.
here we go for character, make new character.
Just
Honestly,
match.
I'd say just go straight human. You don't want to be a rat man or anything weird. So, what do you want to name your sorcerer?
Just Bora, Bora, to make it simple.
Okay. Are you
Any
playing a guy
particular
or a girl?
modules? Pardon?
Are you playing a guy or a girl?
Guy? What is the,
Okay, you need to upload modules. Will be only thing this is Lankhmar, Lankhmar's player guide, Lankhmar this, then the adventure deck, and Savage Worlds player.
not the Savage Seas?
Yeah, go ahead, upload Savage Siege, all everything that says Lankhmar on it. Okay, arcane background. Yo, Necron, when you make a guy, what's the it's 12 skill points, right?
12 skill, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Court, what kind of hindrances you want?
Anything that'll give me more magic.
What?
Any hindrances that will indirectly give me more power.
They all do that because they're personality things that give you more points to up your guy.
More points is good.
I mean, I could give you something like overconfident or greedy or shit like that.
Yeah, greedy would be appropriate.
Okay.
What does that do to me? And is that a major?
Okay. For the Explorer, I made that sheet. Go ahead and you can see it. Go ahead and click that so you can claim it. It will be in the party.
Yep, got it. Thank you, sir, for putting that
All right.
together.
Now that's not even fully done. I just put the 5 points of traits down. I'm still building them, unless you want to build the rest of them yourself. Uh,
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not that familiar with Suede.
okay,
I mean,
so
I
I'll
do
I'll
play it
just
with.
do this. We're gonna go with give you at least D6 fighting no matter what, because in Lankhmar, fighting is your ability not to get hit. So yeah, no, every guy should have at least D6 fighting or you're gonna die.
Right.
They don't know. D6 Notice, D6 Occult.
Plus, it's 420 somewhere in the world.
Test.
Hello, Steve.
Hey, Ian. How's it going?
Oh,
Good.
Good to know. Yeah, I had to
Just
connect my VPN. It was sticking with me.
So 1, 2, 4.
Just as a heads up for everybody, I yesterday was admitted into hospice care, so I'm on the last tail end of my life. So I may not finish this campaign with you, but more than likely I will. Who knows? I did this because I'm headed towards that direction, not because I'm there yet. Anyway,
no problem,
I'm
man.
65. Just to let you know if there's a missing spot because I made an oil slick in where I'm sitting. But yeah,
Okay. Still attempting to resolve the connection to the server. And that might have something to do with the fact that my VPN. Okay, now we're acquiring file list. Yeah, it probably
Okay,
had
you're
something to
in.
do with. Yeah, it had something to do with the VPN being connected.
Sometimes it just takes a bit.
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember what. I gotta get the Lankhmar City of Thieves book open. Okay, let's see what black magic can do. Okay, so have you played a mage in Savage Worlds before?
I'm playing one currently in the
Yeah, do they
Wednesday.
use PowerPoints or not?
Yes, they do.
Okay, this one does
And
not. It
it
uses
is
no PowerPoint, so
okay.
you cast like normal and you get a penalty. Basically, what the spell would cost cut in half round up to your roll. And but on the flip side, like things like armor or smite or anything like that will last in like minutes instead of rounds. So I'm gonna give you the standard I guess black mage package. You start with 2 Sparting powers. We'll go with bolt and
I'd rather have an explorer's pack um with the rope and the backpack and everything. I mean the yeah.
huh? What? No, I'm
Because
talking about your powers.
okay, excuse me, duh.
Now, how does this sound for you? Bolt, so you can throw magic at people, and confusion's always a good one. You could just make them all distracted, or you could do smite or armor, um, fear.
Here's a good one.
Okay, we'll throw in fear. Now there is okay. Black magic is easier to do, but has bigger hindrances. While white magic can't really do offense, but it's gentle. So if you crit fail, you gain a corruption point. Too much
Is
corruption, and you turn into a monster.
I was
So
going to say
don't
too
crit
much
fail.
corruption and you turn into a politician, but I guess that works too.
Those are the same thing, Steve.
is
What?
smite a
I'm
better
fucking trying
choice?
to run again. Get out of here, woman.
Oh.
Is smite a better choice?
Oh, I'm trying to do something. My wife is trying to pin me down, make me eat food.
It's might a better choice
She
than
loves
what?
me.
Fear? Fear is actually, I think fear is actually, well,
Well, there's a black magic
hmm.
list, but I mean, smite, fear, confuse,
Confuse is a good one.
lower trait, and it's all negatives. You can't be nice.
Smite is good to cast on the frontline fighters and stuff like me because it ups our damage and everything. But like confusion, area effect, I think, or can be area effect, and you can
Oh, it
maintain
can
it.
be, and the same thing with Entangle. Entangle's another one.
Yeah.
Let's go to this. At the level I'm at and what I can take on right now, which has the most affects the most mobs,
Entangle.
whether it be allies
Entangle,
or
and then if Entangle and Spear will do the most with their area effect.
Yeah.
Bolt
okay,
is a standard offense thing, but you can still
fear.
use a sword or a crossbow to hurt people. So you can do like things like other status effect magic more. Okay,
Fear.
and did we
No,
lose?
because
Oh,
fear is when you hit somebody with fear, they become unfeared,
well, they make a
right?
spirit check, or then they freak out if they pass. If they
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah. And then there's different
Okay.
developments that
Most
happen.
people are going to fail that spirit check because they're extras.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, it will fuck them up.
Okay. I'll be
Okay, so we're
quiet
going
now.
Spear, and what's your second power? You want to do Bolt, Confuse, Entangle?
Smite.
Bolt is your damaging spell.
Smite.
Smite? Okay.
They're pretty good debuffers, it sounds like. Fear and
Okay, now I
Smite.
did change the setting rules slightly in the fact that I don't do the poverty thing the book talks about. You're not losing half your money every week. That's what you're paying the ass to track. That's just in the fiction. And
I'll probably ask you about that again.
yeah, don't worry about it. Where is it? On my back.
Just how often does your mage plan on getting drunk?
Sure. Stupidly. He'll probably even
Yeah.
find the nearest hookah. He likes
Yeah.
his
And
Are you saying
blended
anytime,
hookah
yeah,
or
herbs.
hooker? Because they have both.
anytime you have to inquire as to just how much money you have when you walk to a bar, you're probably drinking too much.
I doubt it. I think it's probably the hookah.
No, fair enough.
The opium den.
Oh,
No opium den.
Aw.
Well,
Aw.
there is an opium
Darn.
den, but okay. We're gonna go with greedy. I can actually give you amorous if you're gonna be a horny bastard.
Avarice?
Yeah, it's like pretty faces. You get a penalty to test. So like when girls hit on you, you literally have a penalty to resisting them because
No, I'd rather have the opposite. I'm a
Okay,
full-blooded male, even though I'm dying.
Yeah, is there a sleazy hindrance?
that's what amorous is. You're sleazy as a guy.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, there we go. Oh, I thought you said avarice. That's why I
No.
just
Yeah, I thought so too.
avarice.
I'm
No.
Okay,
good with
here we
that.
go. We're gonna give you greedy, cocky, amorous. There, that's all your things.
Which ones are
Uh,
major?
the major is gonna be the greedy, I guess.
Because you can have, according to what I played, you can have one major, two minor,
Oh,
or
and
four
Sway, you
minor.
can have 4 minor, 2 majors, whatever. I just gave you a
Right.
major, and
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you can remake the guy later after you play him a bit and test him out. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
look at this is a trial.
Okay.
Okay, your guy is done. I gave him D8 smarts, D6 across the board, all his skills, powers. I just need to put in inventory. You want a staff or a sword?
Staff for what?
You want a short sword
Staff.
for your melee weapon?
Go
or
with the staff.
quarterstaff.
Go
Yes.
with the staff. It'll give you an extra +1 parry. You'll need it.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you want, my guy?
Which one has the +1? The
The
staff?
staff.
The staff
Quarterstaff.
does, so does the rapier.
Oh,
I mean, you're strong enough to carry a heavy rapier if you want that instead.
I want the most damaging of the weapons.
heavy
That'd be
rapier.
the heavy rapier, yes.
Yep, heavy rapier.
Not necessarily the slowest,
No, heavy
because I
rapier.
know.
A heavy rapier is basically
Yeah.
it's a bladed rapier. Instead of just poke, you can slash with it too. And it does a D6
Right.
instead of a D4.
Is it a plus? Is it a 1 or 2-handed weapon? The rapier.
It's one-handed.
Yeah, one handed.
Okay.
And can I enchant it with?
But smite, yeah, but smite's
yeah.
a temporary thing. You can't permanently leave it on.
Okay, heavy rapier.
Okay, you got a heavy rapier, and yeah, your guy's done.
I can't wear armor.
Armor's a bad idea in this setting because you lose the unarmored
Right.
hero.
Anyway,
You can wear armor if you want, up to leather, because Savage Worlds,
no, I
in
would
my
rather
game, there
have.
is no restriction, but you don't get the unarmored hero.
I'm good with street clothes. You know,
Okay.
regular clothes, and an explorer's pack. Maybe with a pouch if there's something that I have to
You
have
have
as a
all that
magic
stuff.
user.
I'm not going to sit here and make you buy every little thing.
Yeah.
If it's something normal, you're just going to have it.
Okay.
Okay, now back to Tiger. Tiger. Is your guy good? Do you need to change anything?
I haven't added. We got an advancement last time. I haven't added that. I haven't also added any of the loot we got last time. But other than that, I think he's fine.
Okay, I unlocked him. You did get a club, which I added. And I also bought the guy a sling, so he had a ranged option. Sling uses athletics instead of shooting.
Okay.
But yeah, you still need to pick your advantage.
And we just got one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I took vigor with mine, so that's easy.
I will. Yeah, you know what? I'll make my strength. Actually, I'll make my vigor a D10.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Holy shit, dude! You can drink most people under the table.
I just don't know how to do it on this sheet. So what do I
I'll do it.
Okay.
What do I have to
You
roll to
right-click
see
the
how much I
vigor,
can
you
drink?
go to assign, and you go click D10, and then at the very bottom there's a thing that says advances. You click plus. We're gonna say raise the vigor to D10.
All right. It looks like you've already changed. I didn't see any of that, but it looks like you've got it. So I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm doing it real quick, but I'm doing the process, so you can do it next time yourself. But yeah. Now, before you change anything on your sheet, you have to make sure it's unlocked. That's a little thing in the corner, top, and then lock it when you go back to playing.
Oh, do we have new adventure cards today?
Yes, I reshuffled them.
Yes, yay!
Okay, so Bora, let me give you your bennies. You get 1,
Oh my god,
2, 3, and your adventure card is there. Spill the beans. So you know how adventure cards work. Okay, so anytime you go to the adventure card tab on your sheet and just play it, and you get use it or lose it. You get a new one every week.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm visually challenged. I'm gonna have to zoom in just a second.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look like I have permission to edit my sheet.
Unlock it.
You have to
unlock
it.
Subject of your questioning tells you everything you want to know, whether by friendly persuasion, intimidation, or force.
What are you talking about? Yeah, spill the beans. Yeah.
That's
One
the card I
time you
got.
can play that in a situation, the character just gives you everything you want to know. That's a meta card.
Makes sense.
Okay. We're 15 minutes in. Do you guys want to start going now, or
Well, we just got
Yes.
done beating some guys up and taking a thing and giving a
this is
thing
gonna
back
be
to
set
people.
downtime? Uh, the next adventure. Lankhmar runs like a series of tales, or kind of like connected one shots. You're the same
Sure.
guy, but you're going from job to job.
Fair enough. So, I mean, do we have a place where we just kind of all, hang out and drink? Like, I'm assuming that after we did what we did,
The Silver Eel.
we all went to a bar and drank in celebration because we have a little bit of money and why
We
not?
either have a drinking hall or we have
Yeah,
a particular go-to tavern.
The
yeah,
Silver
that's what I'm
Eel.
looking.
That is
Silver
like
ale.
the go-to tavern for all adventures in the book.
The
Okay,
what? Silver what?
Silver Eel.
Silver eel. Okay.
Yeah.
so I will be sitting in there at a table with Arik at my side, and
And
I
I
will
will
be.
begin the tale, and I tell you where you start because it starts like a horrible Conan movie. Give me a second to bring up
It
the
starts
Tears of
where?
the Rat God is tonight's tale.
Woo, yay, rat guy.
Okay.
Woo! And I will give you your opening, and then we'll go from there. Let me get. So there is some context. Now, this thing is about making money and having adventures. You're not always going to be just fighting a ton of monsters. Sometimes, if you complete the objective without fighting by smoozing, cursing, cheating, that's cool too. You're a roguish gentleman who's trying to do his best in the city of the seven score. Okay, so one night at the Silver Eel, while carousing, you run into a guy named Quelp, a self-proclaimed courier from Ilthmar. The bearded young man is drunk and almost to the point of passing out. He explains he's carrying a bottle of exotic Ilthmar liquor procured by his brother Pelik, which they were supposed to deliver to Lord Vanek, the noble district. They've already received a sizable down payment for liquor, but have been promised 10 times the amount, 50 gold ropes upon delivery. Unfortunately for Quelp, they were attacked by brigands the previous night, and Pellic was killed. Quelp would have been killed too, but he ran and didn't stop running until he reached Lankhmar. He found this tavern and began drinking. Hasn't stopped yet. He's waiting for the sun to rise, and then he will complete his delivery. Long before sunrise, the guy is passed the fuck out, exhausted, drunk, and he's probably going to be there until noon the next day. Quelp's pack is next to him. Inside it is a small glass bottle, hand labeled Tears of the God, sealed with black wax. The characters, well, on one hand, if you leave it, you know someone else is going to steal it and screw this guy over. On the other hand, it probably responsible for someone like you to deliver to Lord Varric and get paid because gold is just literally cracked at your feet here, guys. What would you like to do?
That's
Well,
good.
as I was saying, I'm guess we're all sitting on the same table, and this guy's come over and told us his tale, and then basically sat down on one of the chairs, and his head's on the table now. Uh, Arik was beside me, drinking a bowl of milk because I asked the waitress for that. I have to figure out how you're doing that to your dice. That's really cool. The red
Oh,
thing and whatnot.
at the top
I was
in the tool
following.
section, there's a dice section. You can change some of it, but actually, I bought those long time ago for like $4.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. But so and I've got a mug. I'm gonna wait to see what everyone else says about it.
I would
Like,
have been following around his face with a container that was meant to catch whatever he might be ready to throw up because he was so stinking drunk.
You're nice.
I was unsure. So I'm going back and forth around his seat trying to
Well, this guy's
catch.
passed out, so he can't throw up anymore. But yeah.
I rolled a 4 to pick his pockets.
Okay. Their pick. Besides the bottle, he has your standard iron dagger for self-defense
Anybody else need that?
and fleas. Would you like some fleas?
No, thank you. Not like any fleas.
Okay.
I'll take the dagger if no one wants it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
If you take the dagger, he will be defenseless, but sure.
From the
So-
party sheet?
Yeah, I'll just add a dagger directly to your sheet. You can take it from the inventory and just dump it in there.
So
you
that's
have,
everybody,
like,
or is there someone yet to decide, say something? Wasn't it
well,
4 of us?
Court, what do you think? Should you rob this guy blind and deliver the bottle yourself for profit, or let someone else do it?
Greedy says yes.
Pinka already stole the damn bottle. She's holding it in her hand and
We
handing you
should-
the dagger, so I think
Okay.
there's an
Rub him
unspoken
blind.
agreement here.
All right.
Rub him blind.
Okay, everyone give me common knowledge roll.
Okay, well, before that happens, now that I've seen what everyone else is doing, because I said I was going to wait to see what they did, I'll say, I'll kind of look at him and say, I mean, we should probably deliver this bottle, but I mean, he did, nearly get it all the way here, and he lost his best buddy to do it. I mean, if we're going to deliver this, maybe we should, set aside a little bit of whatever we're going to get paid for his efforts.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, and anyone who agrees to that, yeah, sure, you can take a betting. You can throw the guy like out of it. It's 50 gold ropes, which is 500 gold. I mean, throwing him like 50 gold or 100 or one rope is very generous in this situation.
Yeah, that's more or less what I was thinking. Something for his trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking like I'm spending a lot of time trying to decide.
You have to
When
look at
really
that.
I just want the money.
Fair enough.
Well, then, we could suggest they pays from his share, not yours, if you want to be.
Right, that's why I'm not saying a thing.
I'll give you a bet if you suggest that.
I'm
That's
not-
one of your character.
I'm not going to do anything until you make your move.
All right, so lads, did everyone give me those common knowledge rolls and tell me what you got?
Oh, no. Sorry. Give me a sec. Now I'm in college.
Mm-hmm.
Meow. I afford it.
What about you, Court? What do you get?
I got it too.
You don't know shit, but that's okay.
I got
Well,
a 5.
about
Bor got a 4, and Watcher got a 4.
okay, Lord Panic, is a douche.
Okay.
He is known for being a single man who profits. He has no heir. He's a nobility technically. So he does have money, and he's been last leg of his life currently obsessed with trying to gain immortality. So, he probably has money, but he is a sketchy bastard. He's not above double crossing somebody. So deliver the bottle at your own peril. You also know what district he lives. You can probably find his house pretty easy. And you could go at this time of night, easy enough.
I say we go. That's my vote.
All right. Did I get anything out of my common knowledge roll, or was that all rolled into that bit?
It's all rolled into that.
Okay.
How much what did you get, Steve?
I got a 4 as well.
Yeah, with a 4, you all get the same thing.
Okay, fair enough. What time of the day, night is it at the moment?
This is like, I'd say 7 to 8 o'clock at night. I mean, you could knock on his door and he'll still receive you. But the other guy is going to be passed out till like noon. So you can wait till the morning. The longer you wait,
Yeah.
the bigger chance a random encounter can steal your bottle.
Unless we take it now.
Yeah.
That's why I say take it
Right?
now.
So, I mean,
Now, this is some very fine liquor. Are any of you dumb enough to drink it? Just got to check
no,
before
I
21st.
mean,
I was going to ask whether it was sealed. Is it?
Oh, it's
if someone-
sealed. It is sealed in a wax bottle. If you open it, everyone knows it's an open. You'll lose its value. But
Yeah.
it is labeled as the tears of God, and drinking it will either kill you or give you superpowers.
Wow.
if someone
If you
makes
believe
to
the
go in,
legend of the rat god.
okay, if someone makes to go in that direction, I will stop them because a bounty hunter is nothing if not his contracts.
Damn
Okay.
straight.
All right. And if he can't,
All right,
if
well
he
then,
can't be trusted to fulfill a contract, he's
Good man.
all right. So are you leaving the drunk guy here, or are you gonna take him with you?
okay. Well, where are we sleeping at the moment? Do we all have our
You're
own hovels,
sleeping
or
at your own. Okay, I imagine everyone has their own little apartment, so they don't have to pay for rooms because you live in the city. You just come to the
Okay.
eel to drink.
Okay, so which of us has the most spacious? Who's the most richest here? Like
You.
my dad. I mean, look,
Okay,
my
you
dad,
are okay for putting your dad aside, because that's just BS that you have a dad that give you medical dogs that are very valuable.
okay,
You do work for the Slayer Brotherhood, and you do have your own apartment, and you have they have a common chapter house. You can just dump them and sleep it off if you want to.
okay. I was gonna suggest the following. My dad does
Or you
have
could force
kennels.
feed him coffee and wake his ass up, but I don't know if you
Okay,
want to do that.
can I please finish? Okay, I was gonna suggest that. I mean, my backstory. My dad and my uncle have these kennels. They're raising their families in the same house. Okay, I may have my own apartment in town, but I could probably easily dump them there for the night and have them sleep it off because I trust them not to,
Slit his throat.
not to kill him and bury him in the backyard, kind of a thing. And that just might be an easy out instead of like having one of us in our small, tiny city apartments try and stuff him in there.
Agree.
I mean, your friend Jill the beggar's like, well, if you want to be the good Samaritan, we can just keep an eye on him and you boys go do your adventure. I mean, he's drunk. I can just let him sleep here in the common room with the eel and not worry about it.
Usually the Beggars Guild is kind of.
He's been. I think he's been through enough. He could probably use a good breakfast.
Well, can I get a good breakfast? No, she always hits you up for free food whenever there's a chance she's a beggar.
Of course he is, right? Well, I mean, did I not pay her for the information she gave
Oh,
me?
you pay her, but she always hits you up for stuff because she's a beggar. That's her job.
Yeah.
She begs.
Yeah. Well,
Beggars
it seems to me I filled your pocket once already today.
No, that was
Yeah.
yesterday, darling. I need a new begging thing.
Yeah.
And she goes, if you buy me a drink, I'll tell you secrets about your current task.
I'll buy her a drink.
Yeah, sure.
All
Why
right.
not?
And she looks at you weird, goes, well, you're not my darling, but I can swing the other way. And she sits in your lap like she did for him, takes the drink, and whispers sweet nothings in your ear like you did for Steven last time. Your guy, Barrett, has angled the mingle, a very unscrupulous mingle rider / fighter that does anything for money that works for him. If you deal with Vanek, you will have to deal with him too. And he's a decent fighter, and he probably has contacts to hire goon, even if Vanek doesn't. So you probably be dealing with like what you'd call a bodyguard and some mooks as well. If this goes into a fight.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you, darling. Even though she's not
Just
sitting on
whispering
my
that
lap.
into Tick's ear, but if and Tick can share that, but if you want to buy her a drink, she'll do the same thing for you too.
She's already got one. I won't buy her a drink. I'll give her not a real coffee. That's a lot of money. But what's the ones below that?
Oh, what?
What's the ones below that?
The rope?
Yeah. The one below, the ones below the rope. You know what I'm gonna do?
Okay, the rope, it goes silver. It's gold, silver, then like copper.
Okay.
A silver is like $25. I mean, it's like $5. A gold is like $10, and a copper is $1.
Okay. So I'm not gonna buy her a drink. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the bartender and I'll nod towards her and say, stew and bread for that one. Stew and fresh bread. I wanted to put
The
something in her
bartender is a
stomach.
manly man of manliness, so you try to make him a woman, he gets a little upset because I don't get the stew and bread.
Like I'll pay him for it, but I'm not gonna buy her liquor. I'm gonna buy her an actual
And
meal.
she
Let's put something in her
gratefully
stomach.
takes the stew and bread. He goes, "Oh, you're so kind to me. A free meal." And looks over at the bartender and goes, "Can you put liquor in the stew and bread?" He goes, "Oh, of course, Jill. It's a pint bar. You can have alcohol in the stew with the bread."
All right, so yeah, this is me face palming.
Don't get me wrong, it's an actual meal, but it's flavored.
Yeah.
You have the
Okay.
alcoholic hindrance in real life, by the way.
Oh, okay. Fair
The
enough.
watch order in the party sheet. I'm not in there. And that may
Okay.
be why I don't see any inventory.
When you click the party thing, does it show your name? I'm gonna load you. I didn't set up a party sheet because I expect everyone to work together.
He's not in
No,
there.
I don't see my name.
Okay, let me go up there and put you in the party
I
thing.
see Bora in the top left-hand corner. He's there.
Yeah.
No, in the party sheet. I only in the order. I only see 3 of us.
Okay, let me get my dead ass over here and update. I'm trying to make coffee and run around while talking.
Yeah, each thing like the tracker has to have
Okay,
a
so party.
version of me.
Yeah, that's on me. I didn't put you in there. Let me drag you in.
Okay,
There.
no problem.
You're
Yeah.
Bora the Explorer. I said Explorer.
Right.
I was trying to make a joke on your name, but you're a sorcerer. No one walks around and says, "I'm a fucking sorcerer." Unless they got big honking balls and like.
Right.
Because sorcerers, they usually use little trappings like components and shit. But I'm not going to make you track that and do all the extra paperwork. I mean, magic's already complicated enough.
A buddy of mine and I used to put together a list of stupid band names. We came up with Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay, so. And do you just want to go to his house now, or what would you guys like to do? Because
I'd say do it quickly. Let's go straight to the house.
Why not?
Okay, Court. Give me a notice roll.
Did you say Court?
Yes, you. Tiger Tim.
Yeah, the guy with the minus for the notice?
Yes, that guy. You're clueless. Give me a notice check.
Hey,
This
I
is
still
specific to you and
succeeded.
nobody else.
I'm sorry, say that again?
It's specific to you and nobody else.
Okay, I got a 4, so I passed. Well, I got a success.
Okay, so remember the handless guy from last session? Well, the guy who only has one pinky shows up. He's like, "Yo, Court, I got a deal for you." Hey, he's talking like a sleazy car salesman. He's picking you because he knows you're the dumbest. I'm just going to say this right now. He's like, I got you the bottle of the flea circus. But whoever loves it, I can give you 10 gold right now for that bottle. I don't know what it is, but it's sealed, so it has to be worth money.
What is it with us going after bottles of liquor anyway?
Yeah, like, where's the rest of the group? Because
What burger's better than liquor? I'm sorry, but there's a lot of magic liquor in the setting.
Yeah, I don't make deals. You have to deal with the group. You have to deal with.
All right, he looks one look at Meeks, one look at Tika, and goes, "Yeah, fuck that, I'm out." And he bounces.
Yeah, because a contract's a contract.
You don't have a contract. You're stealing someone else's contract.
Yeah, but we're still fulfilling it.
Okay.
I mean, he said he gave his word. At least I think he gave his word. In any case, it's good enough. Let's go.
Oh yeah, he really wants the Lord Vanek will take it from anybody because the guy already paid up front. And he's supposed to pay again.
Okay.
All right, so you show up at the door.
Well, before
And-
we show up at the door, before we get there,
Okay.
I would like to, as we approach, I'd like to make a notice roll to see what I see. I mean, this is kind of what I would do anyway, being what I am. And I'm not just going to waltz in there and, I look. Okay?
Okay.
There's me making a notice roll. Well,
Anyone
okay,
else
I
want to do
tried.
another check?
Yeah. No time.
There's me making a notice roll.
7.
Oh, hey,
You
we
know it's
died.
a rusty steel gate which has been practically abandoned. You could probably knock on it 3 times and summon the guy out here to talk to him. Other than that, his estate looks in pretty much disrepair. Like a noble who is either broke or just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Any chance I could take a quick circuit around and see other entrances?
With your notice roll, I'll say yes. There is one front steel gate, and there is one side entrances for delivery. This is like the courtyard. You don't actually get into his resident proper till you get past the wall.
Got it. Okay. So I'll point out the side entrance to the rest if they have not taken that in.
Dig it.
And which one of us talks better? Like I talk at a 6. Does anyone talk better than that?
I'm a D4.
Definitely not me.
Bora got D6 in persuasion, but he's about the same as you.
Okay, yeah, but I'd rather be the guy who's doing Overwatch. So if he's got a D6 and I've got a D6, I'll let him have that. He can do the
How you
talking,
feeling,
and I'll
Sorcerer
just
Supreme? You're doing the talk. Okay, persuasion. You just bang on the door. And the most Chinese-looking man who've ever met comes out smiling. His name's Anga the Mingle. He's like, he looks like if Attila the Hun was smiling. That's what the guy looks like. And it's weird to see him smile like this, but he's like,
Yeah.
"Hello, my friend. What brings you here?"
Business.
Ah, and what business is that? And you got a 5 on persuasion, so you can just tell him what you want. He'll probably believe it.
We show him the bottle.
Ah, well, I'll bring the Lord. And Lord Vanek himself, he doesn't go through the gate. He comes up to the gate and he's like, "Oh, okay." He looks. Do you hold the ball up to Lord Vanek?
Yep.
All right. He goes, "Well, lads, my delivery's here. Very well, very well. Please come inside." And he invites you in. And he has a shabby-looking parlor. And he opens the door, and it's basically the two of them, only Anga the Mingle and Lord Vanek. He goes, "Well, I'll make this quick because it's the middle of the night. I don't want to keep you, but if you give me the ball and your silence, I will give you the agreed upon payment." And he offers you what looks like a chest of gems. Now, at first glance, you know that these look pretty valuable. Tika, give me a notice check at +2 because you're a professional thief. Anyone else can give me a notice check.
4.
They're legit. I mean, this is like 50 gold ropes worth of gems. You could easily take this to the Thieves Guild right now, and they would give you 50 gold ropes.
Nice.
Did anyone get a raise?
I'm not there to assess those gems. They're inside, and I'm
Well, he
kind of
invited
sitting.
you inside, but if you want to stay outside,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I mean, I was hidden in the shadows. He wouldn't have known to invite me
He's making
unless he
sure we don't
sounded
get
it.
Okay.
judged.
Now, because
Yeah.
you're in the shadows, give me a notice check.
I will give you a notice check. You are such a greedy GM wanting all these checks.
I know. Okay, you notice some ne'er-do-wells gathering by the side entrance.
It's the ne'er-do-wells. Okay. And they don't see me, obviously. I mean,
No, they don't.
Right. So how far away far away am I from them, roughly?
Bow distance, I'd say off the top of my head, if you want, like, attack them,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
can the
short range in
dog
the bow.
get there? Can the dog get there in one round?
Yeah, the dog can get there one round,
Round.
but
Okay.
right now they're not really doing anything.
No,
They look like
I'm. This is just in case they attack.
okay.
Right. So I just want to make sure that should they try something, I'm in good position to do something about that. Okay. And I will. So. How many of them are there? Just can I get a head count?
3.
There's 3 of them. Okay. And do I see this mingle we've been told about among them? Like, does he kind of
Oh no,
stand
no,
out as,
no!
hey,
These
this
guys are
guy's the guy?
mingles. These guys look like mingles themselves, but the
Right.
main guy went in. And he's standing next to the Lord doing the deal.
Okay, fair enough.
And unless you guys do anything else, you get your chest of gems, and he'll lock the door behind you.
Right. So
Now, Necron, was that 4 with the +2?
What?
Your notice check is.
Yeah,
Okay, that's +2 with 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And nobody got hired. Okay.
No.
All right. Do you complete the deal?
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. And he's like, "Well, thank you." And he sees you out and locks the door behind you. And what are you gonna do with your box full of gems, bro?
Well, I'm part of the Thieves Guild. If you want, we can head there and we can turn this in and get the money divided.
All right. When you get there,
Okay,
you
so these
see-
3 ne'er-do-wells don't try anything.
Oh no, they're just gonna sit there and smoke a cigarette because no one gave them the signal. They're just sitting around smoking and being lazy.
All right. Okay, so I'll let those 3 guys walk out in front of me, right? And
They're going inside the house and just taking a nap. They're not actually. Oh, you mean your guys?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna let. I mean, I'm assuming that at least one of them knows I'm out there and where I am.
Oh yeah.
All right, and so when he walks by me, I'm just gonna tap my nose like something is up, and I'll let them walk on by me, and I'm gonna wait to see if those 3 guys follow them. And if
Okay, let me check real quick.
I'm gonna follow those 3. Like if the 3 mingles follow the party, I'm gonna wait for them to do so, and then I'm gonna follow the 3 mingles.
They don't. After you guys leave, they just kind of go in the side entrance, lock the door, and go in to drink with Anga the Mingle.
Fair enough. Then I shall eventually catch up to those guys.
You get to the Thieves Guild, and you bring it to the master. You tell him what, it's 50 gold ropes?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, the ladies' Thieves Guild, okay, the Thieves Guild, his guild is all women, because every time a woman walks into the main Thieves Guild, a curse triggers. So they made them a separate female-only Thieves Guild called, the Dormice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you bring it there, but they do allow guys into the female guild because there's no curse in that building. And we just got called the guy, the jeweler, and he's the guy in charge of like appraising shit. He looks at your stuff with his glasses. He gets like a bonus +4 for this. And he's like, I hate to break it to you, but even had
How so?
most of these are fake. They look right, and he put 10 gold ropes worth of real jewels in the box along the top, so you wouldn't look too closely.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not 50 gold ropes. This guy cheated you.
Mm.
I can give you the 10 gold ropes for the real stuff, but I can't give you anything for the bottles of glass.
Hmm. Seems someone needs a visit.
Yeah, they really do.
Hmm. Can we get a receipt, please?
I mean, so far as visiting goes, they don't even know I'm out there. They know
I
you
thought you
guys
went to
are.
the Thieves Guild with them.
No, I did. But I'm saying if we need to, I mean, I'm standing there with them, and
Yeah,
he said, "Oh, I think
yeah.
someone needs a visit." And I just, and I kind of look, I kind of give him a sideways glance. Says,
Yeah.
if someone needs a visit, I mean, the people we were just at, they don't even know I'm out there. They know you three are. They don't
Yeah.
know I am.
Yeah, actually, you want the top or the bottom? I don't mind climbing.
Are we talking about bunk beds here? Or,
No, breaking in, stealing everything that's not fucking nailed down in reprisal.
um, I would suggest. Okay, I need to ask something, GM. About where is this house? This house sounds like it's kind of isolated. Like there's a courtyard. It's not like neighboring on another house exactly. It stands alone. Correct?
This is a standalone villa just for him.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
you break
So
in, because she's a member of the Thieves Guild, and they'll give them permission, the City Watch will look the other way while you loot the fuck out of the place.
okay.
With the Thieves Guild park. But if you weren't, you'd have to, whatever you're doing would have to be quick. They would have to be alerted. The watch would be alerted. But if you're like, yeah, this guy robbed us, the guild will be like, yeah, no, well, let's have the watch take a break for the night while you guys go deal with this, because that's not good.
Thank you, Guildmaster.
Fair enough.
Appreciate that.
Would you not rather have them outside of the house to deal with them? Like I'm asking the party this, right? Would you not rather have them out in the open to deal with them, or would you rather try to deal with them in the house where they can be hiding around corners?
Drop.
I'm. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was it. Just draw them out. My character says very short sentences.
Okay.
Okay, well, how are you going to draw him out? Because that old man will not leave his house. He's trying to currently chug a bottle and become a monk.
Well, what happens if we what happens if we toss? I mean, obviously they don't call them Molotov cocktails now because they only called them a Molotov cocktail in like the late, in the early 20th century when Molotov invented it, right? But I'm sure they have the same concept. They just call it something else.
A
Yeah, you have
distraction.
lamp oil on the lighter. I got you.
All right. So why don't we chuck a lamp through the window? And okay, I mean, we might lose some of the treasure depending on where you toss it. But we would probably get them to come out of their house.
Okay, now before you go do all this, and as you're contemplating, you're where the huntress walks in. Are you still in the Thieves Guild?
Yeah, I mean we're. I guess
Okay,
so.
so you're where the huntress, a female bounty hunter, comes in. He's like, yo,
Hmm.
I need that bottle. I've been
What's she
tracking it
say?
because it was stolen from the Temple of the Rat God. Now, if you let me find it and get it back, I can't really give you a reward, but you can have the goodwill of the Rat God, and plus, I only want the bottle, and you can take care of everything else in the house, and I'll just kind of, fuck off.
I am all for the rat god because I'm part ratling.
Oh, well, you get +2 if you're a ratling to dealing with her, because if she finds that out, because her Ilmata kind of reveres the rat people and the rat god.
Mhm.
But this is one of the reasons why she's not just killing you in your sleep and taking everything.
I mean, hell, if it was actually stolen from the Temple of the Rat God, my first instinct is to get it back to him.
As it should be,
what's
because that's your god.
Yeah.
what's everyone else think of this?
Oh, by the way, nobody knows that Tika's secretly half rat unless you told them, or you're part cat. You can notice it.
I'll let them know. It's better that the team know about things in case surprises come up. You know what I mean? So if you can work off
Okay,
it,
so
be
you
open.
all know she's half rat. She is now an outsider to you and gets -2 persuasion. Also, you're into rats.
I'm not too worried about it. I've run into all sorts. So what's everyone else think of you know doing business with this other bounty hunter? Oh, by the way, do I know this other bounty hunter? Given that I'm a bounty hunter.
Yes, she is Laura the Huntress. She is, you know this without even rolling, the go-to girl for the Ilmater Temple. When something gets stolen, she usually tracks it down and brings it back home. Besides that, she's famous for doing basically tracking down criminals who've been wronging Ilmater. Ilmater is a nearby city that reveres the rat god, but other than that, they don't have much about.
But no one else here from the party is saying, no, we can't do this. They're all fine with it, right?
Fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm
What
just
about
making
you,
sure of
Laura
that.
the Explorer? Do you want to, give this bottle to the rat god?
I'm sorry, what? Oh, you're talking about.
I'm talking to Bora. Bora!
Boy, you wake.
Alright, because this is the legendary liquor. But okay. Alright, and,
Has he answered yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him answer or heard him.
Well, maybe he's taking a nap.
All right, has
Okay.
he lit up at least? Because sometimes, like when you look
I
at
haven't
Discord,
heard
you
him
see
since
him.
Paragen.
Okay, I'm gonna type into Discord. You are talking. We can't hear. And then Bora. Okay.
I'll
that
type
went
it
okay.
into Fantasy Grounds too.
Thank you.
Bora. Okay, how come it's not even? Oh, there he is. Finally. There.
Okay, full disclosure, lads, this game is not going to be a long campaign. Apparently, when Necron finally gets paid players for his Friday game, he pulls me over to Cyberpunk. I'll be doing that. But
No,
unless
actually,
you
my
two
game.
really don't want me to, I could just keep doing this. Now, the thing is, he hasn't gotten a paid player, so it's probably going to be like another month of this.
Also, my game actually technically does not start till 8:30 my time. So it's like well into the thing. Because we usually play about an hour and a half anyway.
Oh, well then, yeah, you could probably just keep doing this, but
But
yeah. So when his game comes up, he might be leaving, and I guess I'll try to stay on if I got enough people interested. But if not, I'm gonna go be a seat filler on his paid game.
Okay. Well, I'm very much interested in continuing this game. But
Well,
in
I
any
am too.
case, yeah.
Hello, someone joined.
So yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, I'll walk over to this woman I already know. Spit on the palm of my hand, wait for her to do the same. Deal.
Okay, she spits in the palm of her hand. You shake deal, and the jeweler looks over and goes, "Man, that's just unsanitary. You two take that outside."
All right. Well, we're about to.
Okay, now for the Montlove cocktail, it'll be 3 gold brokes to get the materials, and you'll just be able to make it.
Fair enough. It was my idea. I'll spring for it.
Okay, and just
So I know I gotta take them off. I just gotta find them. I know they're in here
you gotta
somewhere.
give me an athletics check to chuck the thing through the window and set the house on fire.
Okay. Jesus. I really wish I could make my characters bigger because I can barely read what's on there.
Damn it. I forget. I just got these headsets, and it has
Okay,
a
there we
mute
go.
button on it.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Surprise.
Can hear you
Yeah,
now.
I can hear you
Yep,
now,
yep,
bro.
yep.
I
You're
forget
fine.
about that stupid fucking button because
That's
I
right.
got so used to just clicking it on the screen. Anyway, it wasn't a big deal. I was just down with whatever, but I wanted to tell you what I was experiencing when asked the question, what I thought about the information. I was thinking about what was I? What kind of a God do I have? That's what I was thinking about when he was being asked that question. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
Actually, yeah. What
the
kind of god do you worship? Because you deal with the black magic. What's your god? I actually would be interested myself.
I'm gonna say right now, Lankhmar has a temple room, and gods change in this city like other people change their socks, so once every 3 months. But yeah, that's based on popularity. But you can literally make up any god you want to worship. They'll probably be on temple room.
Fair enough.
Now,
Okay.
Ilmara is on Temple Road, but she is not popular at all. The rat god, it is like because the people in Lankhmar hate rats because the intelligence rats one time invaded and tried to take over the world. So there's no temple of the rat god in Lankhmar. They have in other cities though.
My escaping brothers and sisters, rise up! Rise up!
Okay. So, um, I mean, who's got the best throwing here?
I got 8.
You got. I'm assuming that's athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics to 8.
Yeah, athletic. What about you,
Yeah.
Court? What do you got?
6.
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
D6 too. So maybe the guy who should be doing the throwing is the guy with the D8, unless
Now
someone
I
else
will
got it.
say, Court could use a sling with this and get it farther because
I use a sling.
he's just cool like that.
That's why I use a sling for athletics.
Okay, so if you can use your sling to sling shit farther when you throw it, you can throw it a little farther. So yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But
Can we
it's still
make
a
Court do
D6.
something? He hasn't done anything yet. No? Okay.
Range 4, 8, 16.
Hold on a second.
You talking to me? You rub
No,
my
I'm talking
lamp?
to Tim the Tiger. I'm trying to make him do stuff because he hasn't done much yet.
Well,
Okay,
I've
making
been
sure.
listening. I mean, I only have a D6, and my range is 4, 8,
Okay,
16
if
as
you're
well.
cool with them doing this, that's cool. I still want you to feel left out of the spotlight.
Yeah, we don't want to. I don't want to like hog the spotlight. Do all the stuff because it's a cooperative game here.
Hey, you're fine.
Dig it.
Okay?
No, I'm betting that. Oh yeah, give me my betting. You say you're going to give us bennies.
What?
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right, I'll give you a betting. I don't even know what's going on, but here. Bam. Tika One got a betting.
Everybody's supposed to get a betting.
I already gave him a betting.
Doesn't look like
I
it.
got my Benny.
Okay.
Okay. All right, fine. Here's one for you. Here's one for Court. And everyone thank Necron for convincing me to give you a betting because I trust what he says.
Oh, well, thanks.
I had now with a raise, you got right through the window. The house sits on fire, and the fucking Varric, it doesn't look concerned. He goes, "Damn it, Anga, your friend's been drinking in the kitchen again. Now it's on fire. Go fix it." And he's like, "Right away." And they go out to the courtyard. Now I assume you guys just kind of jump the fence so you can ambush them in the courtyard.
Yeah, I've taken up a position by a tree with a dog.
Okay, I will now make up a map. I don't have real maps, so you just have to use imagination.
That's
if that makes sense.
one
Because one thing about Pinnacle is they do not give out any maps. They'll give you full encounters, but no maps.
Yeah,
Very
okay, yeah, it's a good idea, making a stealth roll. Well, come on, guy. Jesus. Drag my dice over. There we go.
You
Oh,
can,
we have to make
I'm,
stealth rolls?
I am going to Benny that.
You will have to make a stealth roll because they're going to get a notice roll on the way out. If they see you, you don't get surprised.
All
All
right.
right, so I'm Bennying that stealth roll. I just dropped a Benny in there. Oh, fuck off and die.
Oh,
Can I?
fail.
Can,
I don't know what
yeah.
you did, but you screamed on the top of your lungs when everyone said "be stealthy."
Well, it's probably the dog. The dog
No,
probably
man, the dog made his
treat a
stealth
cat.
roll. It's you, bro. It's you.
Oh, okay. So I stubbed my toe.
Damn it.
I trip over a fucking root.
Oh,
of all
everyone else
things.
don't have to worry about making a stealth roll, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys
I
on the
can't
map.
Benny a crit fail, can I? Or can
No,
I?
you cannot.
No,
Okay,
unfortunately, no.
that's what I thought.
Now,
Some
because
folks play with
this is
dumb luck, right?
important.
I don't know.
It happens,
Before
man.
we
It
do
happens.
anything, you have a minute or so to cast the spell, Bora. Do you want to put smite on everyone's weapon, or before the fight starts?
That's exactly what I want to do.
Okay, because you're doing it outside of combat, there will be no penalty. You can just do a smite roll, and it will work like whatchamacallit. And it'll last for like a number of minutes, so it'll last the whole fight. But any other thing you cast is going to be at a -1 because you're maintaining multiple spells. Okay, with a 7, everyone gets +2 to their weapon damage.
Dog
Okay.
too?
Not the dog. You can't put smite on teeth.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Darn.
this is why I wanted to ask. That's fine. Okay, fair enough. But
Okay,
at least the dog
and
is stealthy.
can you all see each other? All right.
I can't see the map.
Yeah, I don't
All I
either.
see is black. All I
Okay,
see
give
is
me hit
black.
shared public. Now can you see the map?
Yes.
I can now,
Yes.
and it looks strangely like the last map we were on.
They all look
Incredible.
the same, I know.
Okay. So the last time I
So
did this,
you're like right here in the courtyard. I'm gonna have them come up from the top out of the building, and then we'll
Okay.
start combat.
Hold on a second. The last time I did this, I fucked up the map for me. So is there a way to make this thing so I see the whole map? Like I'm
Yes.
trying.
In the top right-hand corner, right before the X, there's the increase size button. Hit that like twice. That should pretty much make it the full screen size.
Okay.
To take up most of it, and then you can just like zoom in. And with it being all the way up there,
We'll
you're
be
less likely
behind.
to close it up.
The last time I did this backwards, and so I got this, and that's why I did not. But I did it in the right order this time, and now I've got what I was looking for.
Okay, did you take your the Huntress with you?
Well, I mean, we got to hand over the bottle, sure. Why wouldn't we? She's a professional,
Okay.
just like I am.
Let me add her to this.
Can I have my dog, please?
No. He's not gonna go towards a burning building. Come on, man.
No, I'm not. But I mean, they're coming out into the courtyard.
All right. So you have click your sheet, go to allies. You should be able to drag them from allies onto.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's
the
probably
map.
something
If you can't do that, then I'll do it.
Yeah, he can't do
no,
that.
that's
You have
probably
to do that.
something. No, I got him. I got him. That's probably something
Okay.
you've told me before, but I've just fucking forgot it.
No.
That's okay. Now,
cool.
Where are we at? The hunted. I'm trying to add stuff. There we go. And now we put in special delivery.
If you use the order in the party sheet, you can drag and drop the whole party from map to map.
Oh, I did that for you guys. I just have to drag in the NPCs, and for some reason, half the NPCs in the book don't work.
Well, I
Because
noticed
whoever
that
did this did a really half-ass job.
I was the only one on the order, so I don't know how you are dragging us.
You're all on the order. There's Witcher,
The
Tikawan, and so on.
formation?
Not
we
no,
gotta
not the
watch.
party sheet. I dragged straight from the character list.
Okay.
Quit going to the party
Yeah.
sheet. I don't use that.
You want to open the combat tracker? It's in the
Yeah.
tool tab and across its swords. Open that.
Yeah,
and
I
you
got
should see
that.
yeah.
I got that. I was just noticing that in the party sheet there's an order of formation that sets us exactly the way we want to be lined up when we go into battle. But if we don't want to use that, that's fine.
I mean, don't we draw cards for that?
No, he's talking about like a formation.
Like if we were to form into a square or triangle or something like that. In the party sheet, there's a section where it says order, and you can place yourself like where you would normally be. Like I would normally be like in the front line like that because I'm I got a big ass shield.
Right. North would be in the front, and south would
I
be
would,
in the
I
back.
would be, I would, I
I'm
would be
just used to
flanking.
it. That's all. It doesn't make a big deal.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm
man.
not trying to make it a thing.
Yeah,
No,
it does
you're
make a
cool, dude.
big deal. Stop bringing it up. All right then. You're gonna be jumping people, so you're gonna be ordered different every time you ambush them. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. Okay.
It's not a fun, happy game like that. Okay, so
Makes
yours
sense.
gonna be sticking next to the Black Wizard because he's cool. Let me put her in the. There we go. And they
Wait,
didn't give Lord Eric any stat.
isn't the wizard the sleazy one?
Yes, I
She
am.
likes sleazy men. What? Don't judge her. I mean, for a sleazy wizard, he is very handsome.
Like the what's the name of the guy who played? Yeah, that's right. Never mind. He was in Harry Potter as one of the teachers that was originally like kind of evil. He was also in
the charm
Die
guy or
Hard.
the one with the guy in the head, the thing on his head.
The guy with Die Hard, who was the villain at the top.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Snape.
He also is in Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, I know you're talking
Can't
about
remember
the
his
actor. He
name.
looked like
But
Snape.
yeah, that's kind of. I look like
Oh no, did we lose Court?
Keanu
I should still
Reeves.
be here. I'm on the map.
All right, let's begin because battle is ahead. And Angle comes out and he looks around. He looks at you and goes, "You did this, you fucker."
Were you getting messages?
So he
Yes,
knows
I
it's
did.
you because you got a crit one. And he knows everyone's there. Let's go.
I
And it's
suppose
his turn first.
He's pointing at me, given that I'm the one who tripped over the root and screamed?
No, he's pointing at Tika Wan, the known pyro, who is holding holding the sling and looking at her like, "Yeah, it was me." And he just runs right up to Tika and tries to get him a Superman punch. And by Superman punch, I mean stab him with a sword. So yeah. Tika, with your shield and rapier bullshit combo, I assume you switch the shield and rapier when he tries to rush you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he misses. He's like, "A shield and Lankhmar, you heretic!"
Damn straight.
Steve, you're up.
Okay, Wetcher, basically, sick 'em. So, good old dog is going to get in there, and he's going to have gang up because he's right next to the person he's attacking. And at the same time, he's going to come up there, and as he's seeing the dog come up and probably bracing the dog, I am going to shoot him with a real arrow, not a knockdown arrow.
Okay. Now, if you roll a 1 on the attack, you will hit Tika or the dog instead.
I missed what you just said there.
Natural ones hit your friends instead of the guy you're shooting.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so here's a dog. Oh, God, I keep forgetting I have to drag the dice over. Come on, goddamn it, fuck off. There, dog. He misses
Dog
badly.
misses.
Okay, and me shooting. Shooty. There we are. Shooty.
Okay,
I
that's a
do
hit.
hit.
Go ahead and roll your damage. You're supposed to drag your shoot dice from combat.
Yes, I just yeah, I fucked that up.
That's fine,
Okay,
whatever.
so
Drag your damage on, but
let's,
it's a hit.
yeah.
Are we remembering
Okay,
the
so
+2?
Oh, you don't get the +2. He crit failed, so
yeah, I
Okay,
fucked up my
excuse me.
stealth,
Okay.
but I did do 7 damage.
okay, hold still.
All right.
Let me drag that on him.
Works.
And he's shaking, yeah. Cool. Bora, the +2 on the weapon.
Oh wait, no, I got the +2 for the smite on the arrow.
Yeah.
Is
How do I
Y
add a
attacking me?
background?
What was that?
No, the Y is your friend. That's the girl bounty
That's what I
hunter
thought.
that's coming with you.
So I'm going to move. Actually, I'm going to move here. No. I'll
Oh,
move
one
over
last step. And he moved over there.
here.
Good.
All the way over there, so that when these guys come down, they have less of a space to just group on us.
Okay. Do you want to do any sort of attacks or?
No, I don't. I'm waiting for them to come this way. I don't have
Okay.
an arrow, and I don't have a bolt.
But you do have your words. You can do a test to intimidate or taunt them and shake them from here by just calling them their mother's a hamster.
That
Okay, I'll call Anga a dirty Frenchman or whatever.
Okay, go ahead and roll your, I guess, either persuasion, intimidation, taunt, whatever.
I hope no
Anything
one
you
here
think.
is French, because that was a mean thing to say.
I'm French, but I am dirty. I admit it.
Okay, roll. Well,
And which one are you
spellcasting.
taunting?
Anga.
Anga the Mingle. Okay, and you make fun of Anga the Mingle with your spellcasting as a trick, and that works. And he responds with his smarts to try to resist. He does not. Do you want him to be distracted or vulnerable? Vulnerable people get easier chance to hit him. Distracted means he has a penalty to hit others.
What do you want, Tika?
to hit others, make them vulnerable.
Vulnerable, it is.
Okay, and cool. And now I put that. How do I put effects on Necron?
Tool tab, effects button, and there's the distracted and vulnerable are right there in the conditions. Just drag it to them on top of either their token or in the combat tracker, whichever's closer. Not me.
I don't want to apply it. Yeah, I'm not trying to do it to you. It's doing it to you because it's your turn.
No, you drag
We'll
it
just
on
ignore that.
You drag it on
It
top
doesn't
of.
let me drag. It gives me a button.
No, you click it and drag, man. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to find the button. Okay, stop. Thinking more complicated than it should be. I missed fucking Foundry. Okay, there we go. Vulnerable on him. And what's the word smite?
I don't think I have it. I just I added it to my weapon already.
Okay, cool. And there we go.
All right.
He's vulnerable, and now it is Tika Wan's turn.
Okay. Targeted. Yay.
And you have +2 to attack on top of that.
No, the smite gives him +2 damage, but he gets +2 to attack because he made him vulnerable. So this
I
guy's
gave
not
him a
having a happy day.
+2 in the beginning when I did it.
That's the damage, not to attack.
Yes,
Okay,
mine only has the
sure.
damage. 12.
Should
Wounded.
be how
Okay,
much
he
I
is
know.
shaken and wounded, and is this guy a wild card? Yes. So he's going to spend a penny and try to soak that. He does not. So he is hit in the face with a wound. He's like, ah, my face! And are you doing anything else, Tika?
I will move over there.
Okay. All right, Lord Varric is out, and he's like, can't you just leave an old man in peace? And he looks over at who's coming up next. Court the Street Top? Yeah. He taunts you. Actually, he tries to intimidate you. He goes, I'm a freaking noble. You will not get away unscathed, you hooligan. And go to the combat tracker. It should have you roll. Okay, he got a 5, so you got to roll with your spirit.
My spirit. Okay.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do.
You fail.
I'm
They
gonna
beat you
spend
by
a
1.
ben- I'm gonna spend
Go
a
ahead,
penny and
Brett.
try again here. How do I get the penny off the sheet? Just pull it off.
Drag it onto your spirit trait that you just rolled. That way, if you have like Elan or something like that, it'll take effect.
All right, it clicked, so go ahead and just drag, roll your penny. I mean, re-roll.
Okay. Five. So we're even
And
up,
5,
right?
so we're even. Defenders win ties. So, for a moment, you're like, oh, wait, I might be in trouble. And they're like, wait a minute, we're going to kill this guy. How's he going to tell anybody?
Yeah. You die. You die.
All right, Court, the Street Tough. Speaking of which, it's your turn, and no one's near you. Who do you want to whack?
Well, A
It's just Wizard standing beside him.
is kind of wounded, so I'm gonna move there and attack him.
Control
All
click.
right.
Control click.
Control click to target A.
You get gang up bonuses, Court.
It's
Now this doesn't.
already activated.
It doesn't include the +2 because I'm just rolling what it does for the club.
Okay, just roll the club,
You
and we'll
missed.
add the +2 to damage manually. You already have gang up bonus. It should activate on its own.
You did.
I'm gonna use another Benny. I mean, rolling a D10 and a D6, and I
Whoa,
got a
whoa,
2.
whoa! No. You got a 2 for the gang up and 2 for him being vulnerable. So you would have got a 6. That's still a miss, though.
All right, so I'm gonna burn another Benny on that. Try and drag that to I don't know where.
Just reroll your from the combat tab. Drop your fighting on him.
There we go.
Okay, that's a hit with a raise, and drag your damage from the combat tab on him.
All right,
All right,
that's
just
going to
one
be a 12.
second.
He's only got +1 on gang up, and he should have +2.
Steven, I don't know why the thing works like that. I'm manually doing the stuff in my head at the
Oh,
time.
okay. Sorry.
Okay,
You got close
and
enough.
he eats that, and he tries to soak.
You also might have block.
Um.
Block also takes away gang up bonus.
Oh yeah, it does. And he manages to soak that. So you hit him, but he rolls with it like a bitch. It doesn't take the full damage. He's all right. He's like, God damn it! There are 4 other Bengals here, and you're all ganging on me. Pick someone else. And he's not having a happy day, guys. You're the huntress is like, I'm gonna take one of the minions. He just runs up and stabs this guy.
There we go. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that guy's not having a happy day. He's dead. And that's her turn. One of the plains mingles just looks around and goes, I could fight Yor, but she's scary. Or I could help Angle. So he just runs up and tries to Superman punch you, Court, because Court. Oh, these guys have bows. What the hell am I doing? They should be running up on anybody. He looks at he looks over at Steve and goes, "Well, I'm gonna shoot Steve because he's shooting us."
Right. Wetcher is shooting them. I'm not. I'm just sitting in my chair.
Yes, but you command Fletcher.
Okay, so that looks like it's going to hit me.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
You've been hit for
I
4
think this-
wounds. Would you like the soap?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Soaking costs a Benny right off the hop, right? That's what I'm pretty sure of that.
Toss a Benny on the drop
Okay.
of blood.
Okay, so there's the Benny. And then Soaking's a vigor roll.
Okay, so that's 1 wound.
Right.
Do you want to try to go higher or keep the 1?
Yeah, I mean, I can still keep that if I go lower, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you don't
sure,
roll that once.
I've had that this session already.
Got to fail.
Fuck it. I'm gonna hold it right where I am. I'll take the 3.
Okay, so now you didn't drop the Benny on the teardrop, so I have to do this manually. We have to hit apply,
Okay,
and then I
where's the-
break it down
where's
to
where's the teardrop?
take the end cap off, so you are at 3 wounds but not incapacitated.
All right, but where's the teardrop?
It's on the combat sheet. You'll see like a blood teardrop
fuck,
where
okay.
damaged, and
Right,
then
so I
you
was
drag
looking at my
the thing.
character
Yeah,
sheet.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, you'll be able to
Okay.
notice
It has
that circle that has your Benny number in it.
okay. So that's that, and we're going to the next guy. The last mingle is like, well, I'm gonna be that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he shoots the dog because he wants to relive John Wick villain.
And
Okay, it's not letting me drag stuff onto him. So 5 and bow damage is
he's dead. Dog's got to be dead after all that.
15. So what is the toughness on the dog? It's not bringing his sheet up, but I'm just gonna make him incapacitated. Okay?
I've got sheet here, but I'm looking. Toughness is 4.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
So that guy just killed your dog.
Wait a minute.
Do you have
Can I?
despawn?
Yeah, I do. I can use Benny to try and soak. Can I not?
Yes, you can drop a thing. Now the dog can only have 1 wound, so if he soaks, he'll live.
Right. Okay. So.
Wait, what's
But
15
only
minus
does
4, Necron?
11.
11. So he has to
So that
roll
would
an
be
11
what,
to make
2
this work.
wounds?
That's 2 wounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to soak all 2 wounds so the dog can live.
Sure, I'll try it. Okay. So that's right. I was supposed to put on the teardrop. Ah, fuck.
There is
Okay,
no
I did.
teardrop. Your guy's not in the combat tracker because I fucked
Okay.
up. All right, just roll vigor.
Okay, so now
The
I'm rolling
dog
vigor
vigor,
for the
not
dog.
yours.
Yeah, well, it's the same anyway. Okay, that
Save
soaked
for
one
one.
wound, not enough.
All right, I will let him live, but be out of the fight. Is that a
He
good
has some
compromise?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Get to the next level, you can make him a wild card.
He got rid of Beastmaster. These are just normal store-bought dogs.
But they got them in Walmart.
Walmart dog. Pick up a 6-pack.
Okay, and that's his turn. So we will go to the new round. Welcher, you up first, and you're still shaking.
You can drop
Who's
a
up
penny to
first?
unshake.
Or hold on to it and just move,
Oh,
but you can't
I'm
do
up
anything.
first. Holy shit. Okay, I'm still shook.
Yep.
And I roll spirit to unshake, correct?
They already rolled it for you. You failed.
Yeah.
Why did you
Well,
roll it for me?
No, the machine rolls it automatically when someone comes up shaking in the turn order.
It does it for everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Fantasy Grounds. It does shit like that. But he can spend a penny to,
Unshake.
if he
Yes.
Oh,
wants.
if he spends a penny, he's auto unshook. You don't have to roll anything.
Right, and that's the last Benny I got, so sure.
No, I'll hold on to it. No?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, instead of around, I mean, we need to put these people down before they put us down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you use the Benny, you are no longer shook.
All right. I'm gonna shoot at this dude way over here, Plains Mongol 2. You know what? I really do not want to have to do this yet because I get the feeling I'm gonna need this later in life. But I'm gonna do it now.
What's
And
up?
maybe I should have done it in the first round.
This is the big encounter of the night, so if you have any cards
Okay,
for
well,
combat, now's the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it on the table. It's not letting
You
me.
put it in the chat. Put
You
it
go
chat.
to adventure card, drag it to chat. I really hate these guys.
Oh, drag it to chat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. I was trying to drag it
Okay,
onto the
all right,
map.
stop. Who put I really hate these guys? Is that you?
I did. I put over.
Okay, you get 1d6 against all Mongols. So those are all the extras. And
Right.
Tikawant plays Here Comes the Cavalry. Help arise from the source of the GM. No.
Okay.
All right, I'll do some help in a bit. Okay.
All right, that's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna take
Yep.
a shot at Plains Mogul number 2 because he took down the dog.
When you go to roll your
So
damage,
now
when you go to roll
I'm
your
gonna
damage,
do this correctly.
there's that square thing with it says one action and run. There's also a little dice there. If you click that and just double click on your damage after you've done your targeting and stuff, you'll get your extra die 6.
Okay, I need to target first, right?
Yes.
So that's like click on the dude and go T.
Control click.
Oh,
Wrong
Oh,
system.
control.
Yeah.
Control click.
Control click. Foundry is T.
yeah.
Foundry is T.
Yeah, but so
Fancy Grounds is
control.
control click.
Yeah, but I'm doing control and I'm clicking on my mouse. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, click on your target. Control click your target.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Try it one more time and then look up. Stop. Nope. Do it again. One more time. All right. Stop. Look over at the combat tracker. Target. Make up. You just took it off.
Okay, so I do it one more time. See, I'm not seeing anything on that actual token.
When you do it, you should see a line from your guy to the token.
Generally.
No, nothing.
Okay. Just go to the combat, drag your dice onto the guy, and then drag damage onto the guy.
Drag the dice on. Oh, okay.
That's how I
that.
do it. 'Cause you can do targeting, but it's not working for you for some reason.
If you put your
Okay,
first
you
roll,
miss.
you're a guy, then you can see.
And I have no bennies left.
Yeah, because you have 2 wounds, so that dropped your roll. Well, 3 wounds. It
3
dropped
wounds.
it from a 5 to a 2. That's a miss.
Yeah. So that was my turn because the dog's out of it.
Yep. And Mingo Plains is like, oh, well, he takes 2 steps over this way, and he attacks you because you shot him. If I kill you, I get to become the protagonist.
Wait a minute. Do I not get a +2 to my soak?
He didn't even shoot you. He got a 1.
No, but I'm talking about the last time I tried to soak, because I'm not wearing armor.
I gave you a +2.
You give me a +2 on my soak? Oh, okay.
Yeah, even with the +2, you took a shit ton of damage.
If you would have dropped the Benny on the teardrop like it was supposed to, the machine would have edited in for you automatically.
But I mean, that's
It would
just
turn a
beyond me.
4 into a 6. It's still just 1 wound.
A 5 into a 7. Yeah, it was a 5 I rolled, but yeah, okay, fair enough. Same difference. Okay, so he missed me. Yay.
Anga the Mingle's turn, and he's like, Jesus. He only has a short sword, so. Necron.
Yep.
He does have block. That's why the gang up bonus wasn't working on proper.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It does subtract 1 from the gang up bonus. But he has Dirty Fighter.
Okay.
Okay, and you're gonna hate him. Agility +2 against you to rip the shield off you.
Do I get a resist?
Yeah, your agility gets a trick.
Oh, agility +2 or -2?
Okay, he gets +2 because he has Dirty Fighter.
Okay.
So he's doing a fighting test.
Okay.
So he got a
Ooh.
7. He got a 9. And now you get to resist with your agility. And he beat you because he got a 9 with the +2.
Well, let's see. Hold on.
Or not.
Okay, you got a 10. So you look at him and go, I know that trick. But he tried to do a thing where he just literally knocks, instead of attacking you,
Right.
he attacks the shield itself, like the strap, so it falls off.
Cool. Right on.
And,
Good try.
Laura, what would you like to do? Because you can cast a spell from here, or throw insults, or just throw a rock at somebody.
I like to go
Doesn't he have fear?
right here.
He does.
I do, but I need to have more of a cluster of people.
Now, they do have what they call tests to make other people vulnerable, or you can do support so the guy gets like a bonus on his next roll.
Yeah, tests
Now,
is great.
if I came here and thrust my rapier and then as a bonus action intimidated V, would that work?
That would be 2 actions, unless you
That'd be 2 actions. You get -2 to both, but you can try to do both.
Sorry.
Are you thrusting to attack, or are you doing it as like a trick to intimidate the guy?
To attack.
Yeah, then that'd be 2 actions. You roll your fighting, and then you roll your thing. You can do it.
Actually, you want to roll your insult first, because that way, if you make him like vulnerable or distracted, then you get the bonus to attack him. That's the point of dirty fighting.
But I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to combat. And
gonna stab him. Go ahead and drag from the combat tab the rapier onto the guy.
Yeah, I got it.
And
thanks.
You miss because he has a bonus against gang up, so that's the only reason. But yeah, he's like, they're always.
I'm going to Benny that.
Hey man, you are encumbered by your weight. You might want to check that before you waste all your bennies.
Why is he encumbered by weight? He shouldn't. Did he put a bunch of shit on your feet?
No, I probably threw it in my bags because I like to do that.
Yeah, what is all this shit you have? You don't need all that shit. All that stuff has weight on it, Bora. You can't carry all that.
Why not?
For the -2. That's why not.
he got I mean, you want to leave some of that stuff at your house. That's why you have a -2 to do everything.
So
Good God, man.
I can just go in my inventory and
All right,
unequip
I
it.
changed it all to
I
equip,
can
so it
unequip it.
no, you have to put it to 0, not carried, to get the weight to go
Right,
away.
exactly.
I'm doing that. Give me a second. I was gonna assume you left most of that shit at your house because you wouldn't bring.
Yeah, I had forgotten to do this. That's all.
No big you, man.
Okay, there you go. Now you should be able to fight normally. Go ahead and roll.
Well, he did roll a critical
And
failure.
I'll let him re-roll for free just
Cool,
because
right
I
on.
can do that. I'm the GM.
Go for it, man.
Oh, nice. I can't find the stupid button. Oh, there.
And you're targeted. Fuck him up.
I'm targeted? Okay.
You're targeted yet?
Okay, you got a 2, so you still miss. But okay.
I bennied already. You want me to benny
Yeah,
again?
if you want to keep going, I'd hold on to it in case someone hits you because you're gonna need that for soaking.
Yeah, use your betting
Because on his
strategically.
turn, he's gonna sweep and hit everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. I always try and
Okay.
use them strategically. Sometimes it's a gamble. Sometimes they don't pay off. Sometimes they really do.
Right.
Get something
Okay,
like a
so
lawn.
Yorba, the huntress, is like, I'm doing my job, taking out the move,
Right. Hey,
and
bud.
he sees that this guy shot a dog, and the other guy was gonna shoot Steve. So he's just like, "Yeah, let's get rid of this guy." And
Shoot,
she
baby.
misses, to her shame. But because that guy's in melee, he can't use his bow anymore.
I got you, babe.
Ikawan, what are you doing?
We're going down to Electric Avenue. You know what? Fuck it. Why the hell not? That's it? Aha. It's a wound.
Okay, and I'm gonna apply. He's at a Benny, so he's looking bad. Now I added Thief 1 and Thief 2. Let me put them over here. These guys are your
Help.
cavalry.
Cool. Right on.
They will act on their own when they get in here, but they
Cool.
will help you.
Right
Lord Varric is like, bloody hell.
on.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do everything myself, like always. Angle, if you don't die, you're fired. He's like, fuck you, Varric. 1, 2, 3. He limps over, and the 90 hero gonna go toe to toe with the bounty hunter because even a cornered rat will fight. Why is it like being weird?
Have you sacrificed enough halflings?
Yes. Okay, that's his turn.
Damn, good parry.
Mingle of the Plains is now.
Wait, didn't I get skipped?
You got skipped one. You were. Oh shit! You did, Tika. You bastard. You hit skip when I hit skip, and it skipped him. Court, go back and take your turn before I do anything else.
All right. So, is it worth taking out Angle, the Mingle?
Angle is technically a wild card. He is the toughest fighter here.
No, I'm asking the party. Like, do you want me to try and
Yes.
take him out? He's out of
Yeah,
Benny's.
please.
If I hit him, he'll probably go down.
Yeah.
Please
Let's
and
take him out
thank you.
because then we can then check our move up to Lord Vedrick and take him out.
Okay.
Rennick.
All right.
It's like
Just want
that
to make sure.
old Bacharach tune. One less bell to answer.
All right. So I'm going to try and hit him.
Ooh. Nice.
That's a hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So if I drop the damage on him, is it smart enough to know that it did a raise?
Yes. And that's 2 wounds. That I think that might do it for him. Let me go over there and hit apply. Yeah, he's out.
Okay. Can
Are
I
you doing killing or non-lethal?
You didn't just skip.
tell me, are we killing or are we
Using real arrows here.
If he's a real
Okay.
lord,
Kill
you
this
can
guy.
ransom him. If he's a
You
real
just
lord, you can
skipped
ransom
me.
him.
You just skipped me.
You cannot ransom the Mingle. Maybe
Okay.
the noble, but the Mingle's a dick.
Yeah, Lord Vanek.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
asking if he's killing the Mingle Anga.
Oh, sorry.
So party, we're killing him?
Yeah, I'm using real arrows right now. They killed
Okay.
my dog.
Okay.
He killed
They
he
hurt my
killed the
dog.
dog, I'm killing him.
All right. I agree.
Can I
Okay,
then move
and
through the
now,
body to the Lord Vingle? Can I move?
yeah, you can take your pace and move up.
The idea was one less opponent from the whole song
Oh,
by
no,
Bacharach.
that's a good move.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, and now we go to the Mingle's turn. The Mingle's like, bloody hell, I didn't get paid enough for this. And he yells, "Oh yeah, I'm the protagonist!" And he tries to stab you because you just killed his boss, and that's a miss. He got nothing on you. Okay, the thieves show up and like, you summoned us for this? I mean, they're practically dead. And they look over at this guy who's shooting Steve and like, nah, man, we're gonna get rid of this guy. It's not letting me move people. What the hell? My thing's freaking out.
Yeah, I couldn't get my dog to do shit at first either. I don't know why.
You didn't get your dog to do shit because I didn't put him in the combat tracker. That's partly on me.
Are those guys in the combat tracker?
Yeah, they are. I added them, and let me.
Because I'm not seeing
This
them.
guy just shows up, and you're not supposed to see them or control them. That's my job.
Oh, okay.
He just shanks the Mingle, and the Mingle and misses. That's embarrassing. And Thief 1 just comes up here and goes, "No, Scotty, I'll show you how it's done." Meow. And he also misses.
No, he hit.
All right, and oh yeah, the gang up.
Hang on.
And there we go. And that's his turn.
Shaking at least.
Okay, Court, you got the Joker. And by your
Oh, you
grace,
got a
everyone
Joker.
gets a penny.
Cool.
Yay.
And I get to go whenever I want, right?
Yep.
Does it make sense for me to go first and attack Lord Vanek?
By all fucking
Yeah,
means, dude.
it does.
Okay. All right, I will attack him. Does it know to add? Because I think I get +2 to the attack because of the
It
Joker,
does.
right?
It's automatically going to put that in.
Yep,
If you
it
roll
does.
from the
And you also
combat
get-
tracker.
You also get
All right.
+1 for gang up.
Okay.
Already added.
So
No, because they both have a guy on each side.
It knows gang up bonus. Of course, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter. You hit him. You hit him like you stole your chocolate.
he did steal my chocolate. All right, I'll drop the damage on him.
Drop that damage on him.
2 wounds. Nice.
2 wounds. And he's like, "You fiend! You're hitting a 90-year-old man."
Yeah, whatever.
That's it. I'm done.
And I'm trying to soak. And apparently he takes it on the chin and bites your club and soaks the whole thing.
Oh, God damn it.
Shit.
Damn.
He's a tough old bird.
Apparently.
Tougher than I
Or
am,
the black. What do you like to
Tougher
do?
than I am, apparently.
Yes. No, I can actually make it up there. I will come up here and thrust my rapier.
Ooh, nice dice, dude. That's a hit.
Well,
Nice.
Nice dice, man. I like
go
them.
forward. Yeah, they match my name and everything.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. Love it. He's shaking. All right.
Okay. He is shaken.
Bang.
Nice.
And wait, you have smite, right? Yeah, I got to add 2 to that. So I will be giving him 1 wound, and he will try to soak this. And okay, D4 vigor. He does soak the wound. You stab him, but it goes through mostly his cloak and only hits the side instead of a clean hit. Like making me do all this work. What's wrong with you people?
Mm-mm.
And Thief 1 is like, oh, whose turn was it? Oh yeah, okay, now it's Yara's turn. She's like, seriously? This old man's pissing me off. What? By my contract, I have to kill all the nukes first. So she goes after Mingle the Plains.
Shit. I kind of think she hit him.
Nice.
Okay, he kills that guy.
She.
Mingle the Plains 1. Why is he not on the turn track? Oh, there he is. He only does 9 damage though, so it's just enough to shake him.
Jeez.
Okay, you're no longer shaking.
Everybody's blowing up their dice but me tonight.
Mingle the Plains is no longer shaken, and he's like, it's gonna be my last stand. So I'm gonna kill the other NPC. Apparently, the NPCs don't like each other. And that was
Oh.
kind of useless. Well, Steven, looks like you've unshook.
Nice.
Finally. So yes, now I am going to take a shot at the Mingle to hit my dog. And god damn it, I want to hit him this time. So move my dice over there. Oh no, I got, come on, all the 8-2. Thank you. There. Doink. Well, I dropped them on there. Did not work. Let me try that again. There we go. I can't hit shit with
Okay,
these 3
that's another
wounds.
miss. Well, you have a
Yeah.
-3 to all your attacks right now, being
Yeah,
so
so-
low.
Yeah, I can't hit shit with these wounds. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's one of the problems I see with this game. Is like once you get wounded, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, wounds
Yeah.
Well, I
matter.
mean, you can take drugs to numb the wound penalty, but
You can also take a turn to aim. That'll give you a +2. That kind of stuff.
That's also
okay,
true.
Lord Varric is like, you'll never take me alive. I am the last of my line. No one will ransom for me. And then he stabs this John Wick looking motherfucker for the black and misses. Thief 1 is like, man, we gotta put these guys down, man. They're making us look bad. Okay, that's a hit. And a wound. Okay, we can just delete that guy. Tika Wands, now your turn.
Lots of blood.
All right.
Pretty much all that's left is that one Mingle and Lord Varric.
Yeah.
All right. And
I move towards my dog, who's over there somewhere.
let's see, where is it? WIL. Fall attack. All right. Cool. All right. Good raise. 5 wounds.
Oh, that's not for him.
Okay, now, does he have any bennies? Nope, he has no bennies. So he is dead. These two is like, man, all that's left is this one Mingle. For the black, you gained the Joker, and thus all the bennies. What do you like to do?
Nice.
Yay.
Now, the only guy left is the Mingle, the M. Okay, that's a 12.
That's
We'll
good.
just drop that onto the guy. Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, and that guy's dead. Well, you finished the combat. Do you want to describe how you won, or?
Guys,
Hello?
special last words.
Did you mute yourself again, Bora?
He's muted. Like if you look on Discord, he's marked as muted.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bora.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm used to that button.
All right, so you killed the last
Laura's a
enemy,
silent
and
killer.
victory is yours. You want to describe anything or no?
Discard.
You want to describe how
Describe.
you
No,
killed?
describe, because you got a critical hit on the guy and killed him.
Yes, I would like to rifle the bodies and get more things to sell.
Okay, so with everybody dead, You keep your promise to the bounty hunter girl and let her take the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to find the bottle first. It's got to go inside.
You're gonna find it automatically. It's not. It's standing on the counter.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, she's gonna fuck off. Now, because you're friends with the Thieves Guild, what's the aftermath thing? I have to go here. You can go ahead and like loot his villa
Yes.
because everyone's dead. We're talking about like everyone can give me the better of notice or
Thievery.
survival for tracking or thievery, and the successes and raises. We'll just count them all up, and that'll determine what you get.
Okay, so you said notice, survival, or thievery, right?
Yeah, everyone gets one roll.
11.
Okay, now wait for the next guy.
I got 5, but you know what? We're almost done here. Can I Benny that roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. This is the last thing of the night.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
I'm
Benny
Bennying
mine
it.
too.
Because why not?
Yeah. That's what I said.
Oh, God damn it. Drag the dice over. Well, I did drag the dice over. I'll fucking do it again.
No, you grab the Benny from the top of your sheet and you drop it on the skill you just used. You especially want to start getting used to that because if you have
Oh,
something
wait.
like
Am I still at -3?
Yes, you're still at -3 because you're still wounded. That doesn't go away until you get healed.
Okay, well, I
Now,
got
someone
a
can roll
5.
healing skill on you right now to make some of that go down. They don't have. Court has the healing skill.
Yeah, I can try and heal him.
It would be nice.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, so Court, you managed to fix 2 wounds.
Nice.
Okay, so now it's a -1.
Yeah.
So that would have been a set. Oh, let's see, where was I? Where am I? So that would have been a 7.
Give me 1
So,
second to remove where's your wounds at? Okay, let me drop that.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, can he try healing the dog?
Yeah, I can try that.
Yes, the dog is alive. So just give me a heal check.
All right.
Come on, Colt.
Since he's an extra, he'll just come back to full health if you heal him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the
Oh,
dog's
there
back
it
to
is.
full health.
Ta-da!
Nice
Thank you,
roll.
dude.
Dog
By
was
the way,
faking it.
Court, the dog loves you now. You brought him back from death.
Yes.
A good roll, man.
Dr. Court, the biggest, dumbest street thug's the doctor.
Fucking love it.
I don't know, man. You might want to get your smarts up at one point so you'd be better at doctoring. That's just me.
Or just pray more to the god of D4. He accepts halflings.
Okay, so Court, everyone gave me, we got 6. And for the notice, we have, how many successes and raises do we get with all the notices and successes combined, guys? Let's count them up for
Got
me.
a 7, so it was only a success.
Yeah, I got 1 success.
1,
Although-
Tika got 2, and the other got
Although
1,
this-
so
you know
that's
what?
5.
I don't know if you're going to allow me to Benny that, because I got 1 Benny left.
If you want to Benny it, go ahead.
Why not?
Remember, drop it on the skill.
Oh, damn it. Fuck, I didn't
Just
do
roll
it.
it normally. You're never going to remember to drop it on the skill. No one does. Okay, so
That was a waste of a
5.
Benny.
I got good news and bad news for you, lads. You ready?
Yeah.
You got 10 times the ropes and successes. So with 5 times 10, by looting his house, you got the filthy ropes you were promised.
Hey, all right.
Actually, I rolled a 7, too.
Yeah, a 7 is 1 6. Each 4 is a success.
You needed an 8 for 2 successes.
Yeah, well, I was
Okay.
counting number of successes times 10 from the party.
Still,
So
you got
50
a bite.
gold ropes, which is like 500 gold, plus the 10 gold ropes you got from the fake gem box. So you're looking at 60 gold ropes for the party to split among yourselves. York does not get paid because she's just here for the bottle and she fucks off. The cavalry guys don't get paid because they're doing this as part of the guild favor, and they'll just fuck off.
60.
Everyone takes an advance. You gain a level, and yeah, you murdered the least favorite noble in town, and you can like have the body arranged to be, arranged to be buried or whatever. But this is probably the one time no one cares among the nobility that noble died. No one liked that guy.
Everybody add 15 wilks to your sheet.
At 50 milks, we gonna give our passed out friend a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
from you, but yeah,
I'll give him 5 of mine.
All right, well,
you're
I'll
giving
give
him
5 of
5
mine.
ropes. Oh my God!
I
You're
don't
giving
know,
this
that's-
random extra. Who are you giving the ropes
Yeah.
to? The pellet guy?
I wouldn't give him 5.
Nah, I feel generous.
I mean, we're only getting 15 each ourselves.
No, this is
So
my
I
personal
think
thing. If you want to do something, you can, but you don't have to.
I'm giving
all right, I was
5.
just gonna pass.
Okay,
just-
so you gave this guy 5 and 5. That is 10 ropes. You set up for life, and he's like, "Look, man, if you need anything, and I mean
Yeah.
anything, say
I'll
the
give
word.
each-
I'm at your
yeah.
beck and call."
I'll give each of you guys 1 to help pay for the 5 you gave him. And then we just
Okay,
added
so
15, right? We added 15.
yeah, we got 15. So that guy is now like set for life.
Contact.
He's just a mook, but you do have him as a contact. You need something, he will be your errand boy, and you can just sell him, like, instead of doing a streetwise roll, once per session, you can have him go do something. He'll come back with at least 1 success and give you the information.
Okay,
Right on.
how do we
Or
add
go-
this? How do we add this to our sheet? Like I see a currency under inventory.
All right,
But
if you want
don't
to add
see
it to
R.
R,
There is no
it
R.
should
I
be
have
G.
ES.
I'm sorry, it's G.
J gold.
Gold. G for gold.
Okay. All right. So I go from 77 to 87.
Yeah, you're pretty wealthy
Chris, you're
as
rich.
far as well, he didn't spend any of his money. He just pockets it and
Oh,
gets
okay.
people an iron club. This is why they had that thing where you're constantly losing money in the main game. I did away with that, but now I'm starting to regret it.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah.
rich. None the rest of us aren't.
Well, you actually spend your money on stuff. He doesn't. Well, yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think of the session tonight?
I enjoyed it.
I had shitty dice luck.
Yeah,
so
it happens, man.
wasn't
I
It
mean,
happens.
Steve,
bad.
I wanted to just give you some extra bennies because you have the bad luck hindrance in real life, but I think that would broke the game.
Yeah,
Like,
I've got the
shit,
luck.
man.
I've got the luck thing in this character, but I got bad luck in real life.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna exit stage right. I'll leave the thing open for another half hour or so you can tweak your sheets.
We
But
got-
I gotta
did you
go
say
do
we-
stuff.
Yeah. Did you say we got an advance?
Yeah.
Yes, advance. You gained a level.
Okay.
Someone please explain to Boar how level ups work, because I gotta go.
So what is level 1? Is that level 2?
Your first rank, you're still novice. You can take any novice edges right now. You can, if you haven't taken it yet, you can bump up 1
So
step,
level
1
2,
level.
I haven't gotten to level 2 yet.
Yeah, we're all level 2 right now. Level 2, same thing.
Okay.
But you can only do
Sure.
stat bumps once per rank. That means novice, seasoned, veteran, etc. So,
Right.
but like I said, if you haven't taken a step bump, you can do a step bump during one of these 2 level ups. You can buy 2 skills up 1 level
Right.
if they are below your stat cap. You can buy 1 skill up 1 level if this is your stat cap or above, you can buy one edge, or you can buy off uh, a major or like two minor hindrances, if that's something you want to do.
Right. Or get an ability.
That's an edge. Yeah, you can spend your edge
No,
on.
the ability below the edge. I see abilities before hindrances.
Yeah, let me go over this thing here.
Below edges,
Oh,
above
abilities.
hindrances.
Oh, okay. Abilities. Abilities are like I'm a ratkin, so I get like agile, direction sense, low light vision, uh, secret nature, and a bonus to my stealth. Those are like those come from a race or
So
uh,
they're automatics. Okay.
yeah, they're pretty much
Passives.
automatics. Um,
Yeah.
you can in the character tab on the right hand side of the fancy grounds, uh, there's the button edges, and you can since we're novice, make it easier on yourself. You can
Right.
do the rank thing, boom, set it to novice. That way, but you can take any of these things here. If it requires a stat thing, if it requires like a D6 in your smart or something like that, you have to have that. Just click on them and they'll tell you what they got. What are you? You're a caster, right? Okay. For you, important ones are is this PowerPoint? Do you know if
Edges
he's? Do you know if this is PowerPoint?
and powers.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Okay. No PowerPoints.
There's
All
no
right.
PowerPoint.
All right. Then you spend an edge and you can get 2 new powers.
Right.
Things I recommend. Iron Jaw, great for soaking. That's a +2 automatic. Um, Elon is great for using the bennies that you have because you'll get a +2 on every roll you have to make you have to use a benny to reroll with. And when you're soaking,
Yeah.
that's like an automatic +4 sometimes, you know?
Okay, the only
I
edge
think
I
that's
have is arcane background black magic. So
Well,
I
you should
need to
already
get
have that.
another edge.
You should already have arcane background black magic, right?
That's my edge. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
you can
can't.
buy. Well, with the 2 level ups, you can.
I can't sell it to get two. Oh, you're talking about taking the edge that I get from the level up and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
selling that.
yeah.
Okay. There's no good edge to take at this level.
Oh yeah. Iron Jaw is a good one. For you since you deal with magic, uh, two new spells. Cost an edge. Let's see. We don't use
yeah. If he's
PowerPoint.
That's
going to
one
be
of
a
the ones.
if he's going to be a
I see what
spellcaster,
you're
he should probably.
saying. You are pointing out one of the edges. Oh,
Yeah,
duh.
yeah.
I've read
Yeah.
that one before. Okay.
Yeah, if he's going to be a spellcaster, he should probably be focusing on that kind of stuff, like more
Yeah, that's a good.
spells
That's a good.
or
What was it
lowering the
called?
cost of casting and whatever it is, however that works.
And
What was the one?
Elon gives you a +2 on any reroll that you use a Benny to reroll with. So it
Yeah,
makes good use
I
of the
just
bennies you
took
already
that
have.
myself.
What was the
I just
name of
took
the one that you got 2 powers from?
No, yeah, it's just an edge. It's just new powers, 2 new powers. That's what it's called. It's called new powers.
if you take a look at the side, the right hand side, under character, which is at the very bottom there, you'll see edges. If you drag and drop that out, it'll list all the edges, right? And then you just simply
Yeah, I've got a
grab new
list of
powers
them
on
right
there.
here. I
Yeah,
got the list of them right here.
Yeah.
Already
but
up.
you can
I'm
you can
looking
just
through 'em.
drag and drop that onto your character sheet.
Right. I know. I need to find it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you how to find it.
Complete
Okay,
right-hand side of
If
Fancy
you
Grounds.
go to the
Character
right hand
tab.
side of the page, down the very bottom, you'll see character, and you'll see edges there.
Yep.
Drag grab edges and drag it onto the screen. The edges are listed on 3 different pages there. You'll see it at the bottom, page 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. New power is on page 3 of 3.
I don't see
Right.
the thing you're telling me to grab
You,
to
you,
move
you
Okay,
it.
can't
take
grab it. It's
a look at
click.
the right side. Take a look at the right side of Fantasy Grounds. You see on the right side it says Tool, then
Right.
Library, then Player, then
Yeah.
Campaign,
Oh,
then
I'm dragging
World.
that whole tab.
Yeah,
I
no,
see
not
what you're
no.
saying.
Then you see Character. Under Character, you'll see Edges. Drag Edges onto the screen.
From that taskbar, I was
Yes.
confused as to which one you were telling me.
Well, sorry about that, but
Obviously.
yeah,
Can I
drag
make a
Edges on.
suggestion
Okay.
here? A suggestion
Pardon?
would be, can I make a suggestion? So
Yeah, go ahead.
you're trying to figure out how to do this. From what I understand, you can share your screen. So whoever wants to
Yeah,
show
you
him how to
can.
do this, just
I know
share
how
your
to
he's
do
screen and
that.
then show.
yeah,
I know how to do
he's
that.
already